Nigga, stop leaning it back.
No, because it can't see you.
No, you don't have to let it see me. I'm gonna drop down to this level.
Oh, word.
You can't play something?
Word. It's recording.
You can't play the scene.
It's recording, bro. Yo! Ooh.
Most people get comfortable. They stop growing, they stop working on themselves, they stop stretching, they stop pushing themselves, and they end up becoming very cynical about life. And they throw in the towel on themselves, on their families, and on their dreams. And the other thing is that most people don't feel worthy. What I'm doing now, I could have been doing years ago.
What's going on, YouTube?
Welcome, ladies and gents. This is another 24 Karat Black YouTube video. This is our podcast. I am Cool KL.
This is your man, one half of the brand, Abe.
Excuse our slowness.
Yeah.
We on that yak.
On that yak.
Noir King to be exact. Go get you some.
Mm-hmm.
We figured we would at least start off on a more summer mode. A little quick, brief history on me. I did autopsies for 11 years. So I've seen it all. I've done autopsies on people that I grew up with. But this particular episode for us is more about the perception. So it got me to thinking. From my viewpoint, I did autopsies. I worked in a medical examiner's lab. I worked with cops pretty much on a daily, to some extent. Not like all the time, but to some extent, even if it was to make a phone call, I had some type of interaction. And you did, right?
Right.
Exact opposite. So
Yeah.
we have different viewpoints, so
Right.
I'm going to kind of take the lead on this one. So we've had conversations about how the media builds up this perception that cops are killing black men at an alarming rate, which there are models out there that prove that to be correct if you just base it on a scale where things are starting to escalate.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you base it on past years, that's true.
And probably region affects it as well.
Obviously, definitely.
Yeah.
But what they don't talk about is how many of these same white cops or cops in general are killing white men. So we live in the South. I'm in North Carolina currently.
Yeah, I'm in Atlanta. I'm in Georgia.
And I know for a fact, in 11 years I did autopsies, I only did 2 that were black men killed in police custody.
Wow.
But in that office in general, I can't begin to tell you how many were white men that were killed by cops or in police custody, meaning to be in police custody means if the police are actually pursuing you, that's technically police custody. So even if you're not in their, in their clutches, if they're pursuing you and you die while they're pursuing you, you are considered in the presence of the cops. So
could that be though? I mean, again, going back to the region, do you think that's just because it's Winston, maybe?
No. There's facts to prove this. So in general, black people aren't killing white people aren't killing black people. Like, you kill people that you are around, right? White people kill more white people than black people do.
Yeah.
But if you watch the news, it's built up. Think about it. So the white police officer or a police officer in general killing a black man, that's ratings. That's
so you think it's like some type of outrage type stuff?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Because I've done way more autopsies on white men. So
that were killed by cops.
That were killed by cops or killed in cop custody. So, but that's never put out there. We never talk about it. Think about it like this too. Black men have shot at and killed cops before, but we only really truly talk about the white men that kill cops.
Right.
It's a perception of the media because these are like trigger points. It's clickbait. We as black people, I don't want to say get excited, but we kind of look at it like, I'm glad it wasn't us. Like, white person don't kill the cop again.
Wow.
But then on the flip side, I can see a video. I can.
You mean a white person that killed a black person again?
No. It's like so like if a white person, like think about all these mass shootings.
Yeah.
What color are they? Who are they?
White.
They white people.
They white people.
And when we hear it, we always think to ourselves, that ain't us.
Right.
But then that same thing can be said in reverse.
Yeah.
If they say anything about a cop killing and you didn't hear gender, race, you automatically assume it was a black man.
Yeah.
We don't even need footage.
Right.
We can see the tail end of it and we automatically we're going to a frenzy. We find a error. He didn't have to use that force. We don't know what the black man did before that.
Right.
And so we get so caught up in...
And I want to take a second to say, we're not siding, like, saying that, you know...
If you are anybody and you kill somebody unjust, you should burn at the stake.
Yeah,
period.
Exactly.
But I'm saying, as a black man, I've gotten pulled over by cops.
Yeah.
Speeding, tint on my window, whatever. I got pulled over.
Right.
I've also been let go by cops. You know what I mean?
I actually I want to say something real quick. I had an instance where I was 16. I got an instance where I had a BB gun, me and a few friends.
The hosters.
Yeah. And we got in trouble because we were outside of a Kroger's. We had gun holsters, we had BB guns, and we were playing with each other. You know, and people riding by. We were innocent. Yeah. Pause. We were playing cops, you know, like just pointing our little BB guns at each other. And so what happened was, you know, people riding by, we weren't thinking, oh, they think these are real guns. And they called the police. And next thing you know, we're just standing out there, like right in front of a grocery store, and like 4 cop cars just rolled up on us. And, you know, they came out and they were ready, like, for whatever, because they thought we had guns. And I remember they told us to throw our guns, and mine was in my waistband at the time. And my friends, they threw their guns. And the one white cop that came up to me, he told me to put my hands up, and I'm 16. Now, I'm thinking it's totally innocent. I'm not even thinking he's knowing this is a real gun. Or I'm not thinking that he's thinking that this is a real gun. So I put my hands up, and he asked me, where's the gun? And I reached for it to give it to him innocently because I knew it was a BB gun, but I was, you know, he was thinking he was just taking his precautions. And I heard his holster pop, and he screamed at the top of his lungs. He said, put your hands above your head. Like, he screamed so loud, and I put my hands above my head. He reached for the gun, he threw it, and he was shaking. And he threw me on the cop car. He told my friends to leave. He had to drive me all the way home. This white police officer drove me all the way home to explain to my mother that he almost killed her son. He had the option to blow my brains out.
Yeah.
And I hope this cop sees this. I don't know where he is, and you know, this was in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. He had the option to blow my brains out. He didn't. And you know, he drove me all the way home, which was probably a 15-20 minute drive. I was in the back, you know, I wasn't handcuffed or anything, but he seen the innocence in me. And my mother cried. He took me there. He showed her the 2 guns. He showed her his gun and my gun. He said, can you tell the difference? My mother couldn't. And yeah, man. And I'm just, and the reason we're giving this perspective is because we see that, you know, there's a lot of outrage. It's almost like they're just trying to create this outrage and trigger us. Like,
and we take
like
the bait.
Theo was saying, we take the bait. Where we just get riled up and we're ready to just be angry and at opposition all the time when it comes to, you know, white people and white officers. And trust you me, we have white allies. We have good cops. There are great cops out there that are both black and white, and we have the cricket cops. We need to be better at knowing who is who.
And don't get it mistaken, right? Like, for the people who looking at this and like, you know, fuck all police officers.
Yeah.
I don't care what you say. At the same time, think about it this way. If you know you are a good guy and some woman or some person paints you as a criminal because you got a hoodie on.
Absolutely.
And you black.
Right.
And you know that you get up, go to work, take care of your family every day. See, you too have been painted with a broad brush because of what media the perception.
We gotta be more.
We're not those thugs. Could we have went that path? Obviously. And so I'm just saying, let's think logically here, and let's choose people and pick them and dissect them individually.
Absolutely.
Are there some crooked cops? Yeah.
Yes.
Should they be on the force? No.
Right.
There's things that I would like to do to them personally, but you know that's not in my hand. But I'm saying in general, my perception of that whole dynamic is going to be different from the regular American.
Right.
They didn't get the chance to work in a lab, do an autopsy, see the discrepancy of white men shot by cops versus black men shot by cops. And this dawned on me like 5 years ago. Why aren't we talking about these same people getting shot by cops? It's because they're white, and that don't move the needle. That don't move the needle.
Wow.
Any headline that says black man shot by cops, even if that black man was at fault, and I get into that too, but even if that black man was at fault, there's going to be millions of other black people saying, like, he shouldn't have died. So, now, let me get to that. I'm playing devil's advocate here. I'm not a cop, never wanted to be a cop.
Yeah.
I've done things in my past. I never wanted to be a cop.
Yeah, me neither.
So, but at the same time, think of the tensions that media have created swirling around black men and police officers.
CNN, Fox,
Everybody.
all of those media
Everybody.
outlets, internets, clickbait,
Now,
they eat off of this.
Think what I know, right? There's
Yeah.
still times I might see a cop get pulled over that instant paranoia kick in right away. Just right away. But then I kind of come down because I see it from a different perspective.
Yeah.
And so, but think about it this. If I'm a cop, I'm thinking if I'm a cop, I'm a black cop. If I'm a cop and I pull somebody over, from that point that they get out of the car and interact with you, knowing the media attention and that has created around this,
Right.
I'm on 10.
Yeah.
I got a family.
Right.
I gotta go home.
Right.
I can't wait to try to figure out what the hell your intent was.
Right.
If I ask you, put your hands up, and then the next thing you do is say, oh, I was on the reach from my cell phone, I'm probably going to shoot you. Am I going to wait to see what that is that you're reaching for?
Right. So
am I going to give you the benefit, a man that I don't know, am I going to give you the benefit of the doubt? I just asked you to put your hands up and you reach somewhere else. Am I going to give you the benefit of the doubt?
I wouldn't, but so here's what I'm seeing too, and here's what I would want to say too, and all the parents and the younger people out here that are in society, we got to live in this war. This is what I call it. I call it a war. It hurts me every day to see this. Let's be smarter about this. Let's be smarter about when we get pulled over. I mean, it's chess, not checkers. We don't gotta turn. We don't gotta be on 10. That's the number one goal for a black man when we leave the house
is to get back home.
That's the name of the game.
Right.
So when you get pulled over, hands on. I don't care how tough you are. I don't care how hard you are. I don't care how you got a rep for your city, your hood, whatever. Put your hands where they can see it. Don't try to be tough.
Listen,
don't try to be tough.
The laws are very, very gray when it comes to a police officer. All they have to say is, I felt threatened. And if they have any video footage of you doing anything opposite of what they just asked you to do, you just gave them probable cause.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you, like, forget about that macho, I'm tough stuff. Like, if you ready to die, you're gonna be about it, whatever. This message.
I gotta say, man, real quick, man. R.I.P. to Stephon Clark, man. Alonzo Clark, man.
Absolutely.
He's 22, man. I think he had 2 kids, man. It's in the news, but I think the cops got off or whatever. But it just hurts, man. And I mean, I understand, like, hearing it from his perspective, he actually have to see the bodies of different colors come through. And he knows, he sees it, and but this right here, it is a prime example of what he's saying, because I'm outraged at this shit.
How many times was he shot?
He was shot at 20 times.
But see, that's what I mean. Like, there's also this excessiveness.
They put it in there.
Like, okay, did he have to be shot 20 times?
Chestnut checkers.
And same thing.
Chestnut
right?
checkers. They playing the game. They playing the game back. But when they put all this shit in there like that,
it's media driven, because at the same time, what video, after they might show somebody being subdued by the cops, shot, killed, we make our assessment, our opinion on it. The next video you'll find is a white guy boxing the cop, literally putting hands on him, fighting him, running from him, and the cops never reach for their gun one time. Those are anomalies. Just like you never see the video of the cop letting the black person go, they always feel like they got to show you the videos of the white man fighting the cop. And what do you see under the comments? If he was black, he would have got his head blown off.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Media perception made me, you, and anybody else feel that way because of what you see on the news. You need to get a different side of, at the end of the day, I know our justice system is fucked. Period. but don't give them a reason to actually be able to lean towards that side of the decision to say, well, the cop felt in danger, you did clutch at him, whatever the excuse can be. That's how great it is. But you know what? If you sit there, calm, give him your license, whatever. I mean, let him say what he's going to say. Get his badge number, get his information.
Yeah.
Do that. I mean, go home. Especially I mean, if you got kids.
You got kids, man. They're waiting for you, brother. They're waiting for you. I know it feels like it's hunting season, it's open season for us out here. What we want to do is try to be smarter and more strategic and help each other. You know, whether you're white or black, whether you're the cop or whether you're the black man getting pulled over. Let's just try to get home, man. Let's just make it, you know, and that's something that, and I'm glad that, you know, KL can actually provide that perspective, because realistically, I never looked at it that way. That some of this stuff could be used to trigger our emotions and make us lash out and make us hit the blogs, make us tune into their media and feed into the whole machine. Let's just be more strategic.
You know what? I mean, hold up too. But for the ones who want to march and be mad until shit change. Like, don't be mad for 5 minutes and wear a t-shirt donning that person, rest in peace, and then 5 minutes later you out doing that silly shit again. Like, if you're going to be mad, be mad forever until that change. That's how Martin Luther King got stuff done. Like, they didn't just march for 5 minutes and then go off until something else happened. They continued to march. They continued to protest. Like, that's the difference between that generation and our generation. We're going to be mad, and we're going to wear t-shirts, and then 5 minutes later, those same people
that bus boycott lasted for a year.
That's the point.
They walked for a year. Most of when Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks, all of them had that. It was in the 60s. They said, forget the public transportation. We're going to walk to where we need to go. And most black people walked for a whole year. We need to get to that. When we boycott Gucci for 3 months.
Fuck
Come on, man. Fuck that, man. If we're gonna boycott, if we don't rock with you, we don't rock with you.
We move the needle.
We move the needle. And
you know what? If you told me you ain't gonna mess with 24 karat black for 3 months, I just wait you out. You'll come back.
You'll come back, and that's why if you gonna protest, and if you gonna be wishy washy, and you gonna go back to whatever after whatever. We're 24 karat black doing it. Like at least when you go back to the fuck.
That's a nice plug.
Yeah, nice plug.
Nice plug.
You like that? So when you go back to being whoever and disregarding the important stuff, at least you're gonna be donning the things that actually stand for something. That's 24 karat black. You're letting people know from the surface. This is on my mind.
It's deeper than fabric.
It's deeper than fabric, people.
End of the day.
Yeah, man.
That was a nice message. I felt like we should just calm it down a little bit, not be as funny.
I appreciate that.
But yeah.
And let us know your take on this too, man, because I know that it's some interesting perspectives out there. Let us know what you guys are thinking when you look at this media. When the media posts these things, let us know. Let us know, because we want to know as well. Because I like to get that kind of perspective. Yeah. Because for me, I don't get to see the side where these bodies are coming in like that. Let us know what y'all think, man. And let's remember, it's chess, not checkers.
All right.
And it's about unity.
And thanks for following.
Thanks for following us, man.
And if you haven't, subscribe.
Yeah, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the post notifications and check out the description box. We love y'all. Thank you.
Peace.
Because I allowed other people's opinion of me to control my destiny, I didn't act on my ideas. So I applaud you for your dreaming. I can tell you that it's possible.